No matter how much a person wants to control everything, something will never obey him. I'm talking about nature. Regardless of whether our civilization is developed, the world around us stays unsubdued. Especially for our viewers, we collected the most unusual nature phenomena. Alright, let's get started. No, these are not shots from Marvel films. This is a firestorm. Little can relax like the view on the fire. However, I don't think you will be calm when you see this natural phenomenon close to you. It appears due to strengthening of the fire with a simple twister, and the faster the wind, the stronger will be a flame. Tornado is an unusual natural phenomenon that is as fascinating as destructive. Fast wind streams interact with each other and acquire power, which is difficult to describe in words. Each of its turnover carries a colossal destruction, although it exists mostly for short period. Traces after tornado are impressive. Anyone who experiences bioluminescence really wants to take pictures of it. Bioluminescence is the ability of underwater organisms glowing. Yeah, just like in films about space and aliens. Seeing such an effect, you may lose consciousness because it seems like someone uses a huge spotlight directly from the bottom of the ocean. For many years, an appearance of the blue hole is full of hypotheses, but there is still no accurate answer. This place is very loved by divers for beautiful views and light descent. Local ocean basin-wide doesn't feel such a danger as the inhabitants of large waters. We all love summer, but almost no one thought it could be very dangerous for us. Enormous temperatures fuse everything, starting from cars and ending with the facades of the houses. Nothing can hide from sunlight. For example, in Kuwait, the temperature can reach 163 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, high temperatures can provoke forest fires. Hundreds of hectares of the forest flare out immediately and it's almost impossible to fight it. Following the fire, it is always ends with suffocating smoke, soot and gases. In this case, it becomes unreal to breathe. Here are shots from California. In 1970, the strongest fires in the entire history of the state destroyed thousands of buildings and lives of dozens of people. Especially fascinating and frightening pictures were caught by the driver on the interstate track. Look by yourself. The starlings are absolutely not dangerous. They are not bigger than a tennis ball and aren't not very beautiful. However, if many starlings gather, they can create incredible patterns in the sky, magnetizing all observers. In August 1980, the peaceful alpine village of Gria witnessed an unexpected and unwanted event. It all started with a rumble and tremble under the ground and ended with the tons of dirt flooded in the streets of the city. These landslides scarce its scope. Giant waves with an enormous mass that crush everything they can reach to, often shown in catastrophe films. I'm talking about the tsunami. This is understandable because the sight is really scaring and exciting at the same time. Here are shots from Japan, where tsunami showed itself in complete glory. Another example of the wind power you see on the screens now. This time the story will be about Typhoon Ida, which Louisiana state met. Fast and powerful wind streams caught up the coast of America in a moment and became the subject of discussion of many news channels. Due to its strength and quickly surged to the top of the rating of destructibility. At first glance, sand clouds are soft, but it's not like this at all. This is just the sand, what can it do? You may have thought. But I must disagree. Tons of grains lifted by the wind, on high speed demolish everything on its way. Moreover, small dust is driven into mechanism and electrical engineering, breaking its work. That's easy to put out the fire with water, but this waterfall doesn't want to obey the laws of logic. This fire has been burning for many years, while tons of water flow over it every day continuously. It's explained by natural gas coming out in this place, which once caught fire. Mysterious things always occur after sunset when we sleep. In this forest, contrary to stereotypes, isn't scary at night. Bioluminescent forest is one of the most magical places on the entire planet. Each living organism can glow by itself. When precipitation falls over the desert, water is instantly absorbed into the sand. If there was calcium sulfate, then water with this mineral would go deeper into the ground. Then the water evaporates and leaves a very beautiful phenomenon, the rose of the desert. Such a gift is much more original than simple roses. The molten magma hidden under the ground has an incredible power. Although magma isn't dangerous for people as clouds of ashes rising with the eruption. In 2014, tourists almost tested the consequences of the eruption of Mount Otaka on the Japanese island. Water cannot only create life, but also takes it. Because of the water, landslides occur. The colossal volumes of dirt flow down the slopes of the mountains and the hills, burying everything. On the screen, you can see the consequences of landslide in Dagestan. Dwellers show shots from which the blood is getting cold in the veins. The landslide destroys roads and houses, demolishing cars. Freezing water can take the form not only of snow, which we love, but also ice. Especially dangerous it may be in the case of hail. Here, for example, frames from Italy, where was a hail with an orange size. Windows of houses, cars and passers-by, everything falls under the so-called shelling. That's about it. Like this video if you want to see more incredible compilations. Don't forget to leave a comment. Take care of nature and remember, all the most amazing around us.